Okay, let's take it away. Welcome to our Wednesday's yoga, the 6-part program. This is part 6 of 6. So I'm very glad you're here. We are going to do from the head all the way down to our Tesla toes. So we'll begin by leaning to one side on your chair and pulling your sit bones out, your upholstery out to the side and back a little. And then go to the other side, pull it out, back. Yeah, so you have a nice broad foundation to sit down. Draw your shoulders back. And please close your eyes and settle in to being present now with your breath. Breathe slowly and deeply. A few more long, luscious breaths. This place of being present and mindful fully with yourself is so wonderful. It's compounded. The wonderfulness is compounded by being together doing it. It's enhanced. So we're going to switch from lovingly observing your breath to lovingly guiding it. So initiate your breath from down in your belly and then inhale your breath up through the back of your body. Lift it up. And on your exhale, relax your shoulders down on that lift. The next inhale up from your belly, lift up through the front of your spine. Exhale, relax your shoulders down on that lift. And then do that a few more times. Actively using your breath up through your torso. Mindfully relaxing your shoulders back and down on that lift you're creating. Gently open your eyes and open your arms. Palms up and adjust your receiving. And now on your inhale, reach up to the sky. Reach up through your fingers, and then you can reach a little through one side, then the other. And then stretch up evenly. This is reaching up to the galaxies, Earth's energy, gravity coming down from the galaxy. And bring your hands down in your heart and accept that energy. Draw it into your heart, that energy coming down from the galaxies, creating root vegetables. creating roots in the trees. Now hinge forward. Inhale, touch the floor in front of you or your shins or wherever you can go on your chair. And on your exhale, bring your hands back up to your heart and accept earth energy drawing in. That's the energy that lifts up. Tree collards, broccoli, vegetables that grow up. We'll do this a couple more times. Reach up to the galaxy. This heaven and earth. Exhale your palms in front of your heart is happening all through the planet. Expansion and contraction. Inhale down to the earth. Touch your fingers down as far as you can. On your exhale, accept earth's energy in, that nourishing energy. Inhale up. And accept that energy back into yourself. Female, masculine, dry, wet. And reach down one more time to the earth. And accept the earth's energy, that nice energy from the earth. Accept it into your torso, into yourself. And reach up again. Yin and yang, going through us all the time. Exhale, draw it into yourself, into your heart. Beautiful. And let your hands come on down. And then scooch a little forward on your chair, please. And take your left arm behind you, your left hand behind you, and gently put your right hand on your shoulder and draw it back and just encourage it to come down a little bit. Now turn your gaze slightly over to the right. Put your hand on the back of your head, please. And now look down, tilt your head down to look towards your armpit or your right thigh. And gently press your head into your hand back into your head for a nice scapula stretch. Gently press the two together. This should feel really good. If it doesn't feel good, do some sort of modification for yourself. Come on up. And release your left arm out and your right arm down. And then take your right hand behind your back and left hand on your shoulder. Draw your shoulder back and gently encourage it to come down. And then turn and look over to the left slightly, not a lot, just a little. And left hand to the back of your head and turn your gaze and your head down to look at your left hip or your armpit. Gently press the two together. And expand your breath into the upper back. Inhale, come on up and release your arms down. And we'll do it again. Left hand behind you. Good. Turn slightly to the right and put your right hand on your head and look down. Just press your hand in your head as much as feels appropriate. Not too much, not too little. As we slowly proceed over the bump, over the bumps. Inhale, come on up, and we'll release those arms down. And then right hand behind your back, draw your shoulder back, give your pectoral muscles a little opening, your shoulder a little opening, and a reminder, come on down. Look slightly to your left, and left hand behind your head. Gently press your head and your hand together as you gaze down. Connect to your breath to make the pose feel more spacious. Inhale, come on up and release your arms. Good. And now take your arms straight back and hold on to your chair. Hold on to your chair. Hopefully, if this isn't possible, if you have a chair that you can't hold on, your arms won't go that way. You can just go like this. So lean forward if you got a hold of a chair, draw your shoulders back so you reach back. If you don't have a chair, just reach your arms back, lift your heart forward, shoulders back. And then you can still keep holding on. If you have a chair you can hold on to, or otherwise you can just round your shoulders with your arms like this. Round your upper back, round your shoulders. And then hold on to your chair, lift your heart forward, shoulders back. Is this a rocking chair or a regular chair? Turn the music on, make it a rocking chair. And come on back, we'll play some Motown from Francine's from Detroit. Motown, I love Motown. Shoulders back, heart forward. And then come back. And please sit way back on your chair. Maybe get those sit bones apart again. You have to do this several times while we're seated on our chair. And please pick your right leg up, cross your right ankle over your left knee. There you go, good. Joanne, spread your toes and then hinge at your hips, lengthen your spine and rest your forearms on your thigh and enjoy that nice outer hip stretch. And if you want to take this pose to another level, you can turn up the corners of your mouth. That's the advanced level. Come on up. And then uncross that leg, lift the other one up. You can lift it up like that. Spread your toes. If you feel like your hips sort of scrunched together again, go ahead, take them apart again. And then lengthen your spine and rest your forearms down on your shin for a little extra stretch, sort of comfortable like this. Breathe. So much, it's amazing the range of motion we can get in chair yoga. Come on up. And we'll do that one again because it's so good. Flare your toes, even your little toe, that's your love toe. Hinge out over your hips and rest your forearm on your thigh. Forearm on your shin. Stretch your thigh. So we do not have a class next Wednesday, but there's quite a few classes on my YouTube channel that I think you'll really enjoy. Come on up. And we'll uncross. And one more time for this left leg. Check if your toes are spread, especially your little love toe. If you need more love in your life, got to spread your love toe. And then lengthen your torso. Good, come on up and uncross your legs. We're going to take our inversion. Take your legs apart. You can put your hands on your thighs, lengthen your spine, and then lengthen your spine longer, sort of stretch out over your chair, and then slide your hands down your thighs, cross your knees, down your shins, let your head hang. Let your heart hang, melt. Keep your hips anchored back so you don't fall off your chair. And stay here, enjoy your breath. Hope this feels good, having the blood flow down into your head more. Inhale, press to your feet, come on up. And then bring your legs back parallel. Good. Use your inhale to lengthen up through your torso again. Left hand on your right knee. Open your torso to the right. Take a twist. Decompress your spine. You can keep your arm reaching back, or if you'd like, you can put your arm on your chair. And as you inhale, lengthen up through your spinal column. As you exhale, draw both shoulders back as you turn from your belly. And release your hands. Come through center. Right hand on your outer left thigh. Left knee. Reach back through your left shoulder, left arm. Open your chest. Open your heart. You can put your hand on your chair if you'd like. And connect with the power of your inhale to keep lengthening straight up through your spinal column. When we twist, the tendency of the body is to round, but we're going to use our mindfulness, our awareness to keep lengthening. Inhale through center. Now cross your legs. Cross your right thigh over your left thigh, please. And then squeeze your legs together. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze them together. Even spread your toes on your right foot. And then we're going to take a twist again. Left hand on the outer legs. Open your torso to the right. You can even turn your gaze and your head as much as feels appropriate over to the right too. Not too much. You always want to err on the side of caution. Inhale through center. Let your breath inform you. When you tune into your breath will tell you how much to stretch. Right hand, outer knees, lift up and rotate your left shoulder back. Turn your gaze over your left. You can keep stretching or put your hand on your chair. Yogi's choice. Chair, yogi's choice. Beautiful. Inhale through center and uncross your legs. Okay, please stand up. I think you know I was going to say that as soon as I said please. I saw people standing up. So you know the Tesla toes. This class is head to toe. We're going to do Tesla toes. You can hold on to your chair, pick up your left leg, and make ankle circles at first, ankle circles. And if you want to try balancing, you can hold on to your shin, to your knee area for your ankle circles. Maybe you hold on just for a little bit, get back to your chair. Just play, be playful. You can't get this wrong because we never get it done. And we're in our, some people here are younger and they're 30s, we're in our 40s and our 50s and our 60s and our 70s and our 80s and even our 90s. There's still more to do. Now, Tesla toes. Squinch your toes and then spread them. Squinch and spread. Squeeze and spread. Wow, you're balancing. This is the 6th part. A little more challenging, perhaps. Very good. Now press your hips forward. Give your hip flexors a bit of a stretch. Lift your heart up. Put your hands on your lower back. Hips forward. Lift your heart up. Curl your shoulders back. Curl your elbows together. Lift your heart up, up, up. Beautiful. And then stand straight up. And second leg. Hold on to your chair or hold on to your shin. Yep. And then ankle circles. We want to keep our ankles strong, right, Wendy? Wendy and I went skiing when we were in high school. I coaxed her into it. I coaxed her into going skiing. She went down the slope, I can't remember, 1 or 2 times, and then she sprained her ankle. She said, "I'll kill you, Becker." Hope I'm making up for it now. Okay, now spread your toes. Spread your love toe, and then scrunch your toes. Spread your toes and scrunch them. This is good. Tesla toes. He believed this was good for his brain. This is definitely good for all of our meridians because our meridians end right there and our metatarsals with the toes meet the foot. And set that down. Good job. And then hands on your lower back. Same thing. Press your hips forward. Lift your heart up. Curl your shoulders back together. Bring your elbows together. Give you a nice hip flexor stretch. That's a good stretch because it's compacted when we walk and when we sit. So this is a nice thing to do to counter it. Inhale, stand straight on up and lower your arms. Stretch up. One more balancing pose. Turn your left leg out. You can always just rest your left heel on your ankle. That's perfectly fine. And then you also have your chair to hold on to. Just play and practice. Hands in front of your heart. Yep. And maybe you can pick your foot up. You can just play. Steady your gaze, steady your breath. And if you're wiggling and wobbling, like the wind's coming through your room onto the tree, it's perfectly normal. Just got to go with the flow. We got to bend so we don't break. Second side, stand firmly on your left foot. Let your right leg turn out. You can leave your heel there and just practice, or put your foot on your calf, or maybe you can put it on your upper inner thigh. Hands in front of your heart. Good. Root through your leg. Inhale up through your torso. Good job. Lower your leg, lower your arm. And we will sit back down. Sit back down. Shoulders back. And then take your right earlobe, please, towards your right shoulder. And then you can put your right hand on the side of your head. And send your exhale to the long side of your neck. Stay here for a few breaths, letting those strong neck muscles that hold up your head, give them a little time to lengthen, let go a bit, release. And then lift your head up. Come on, lower that arm down. Excellent. And then left earlobe towards your left shoulder. And when you're ready, you can put the hand to the side of your head and enjoy your breath. The exhale helps your body relax. Send your exhale to the long side of your neck. Breathing and being mindful of your breath, practicing being mindful of your breath is very powerful. Inhale, come up. The heart gets all the love and the glory from all the songs, but the breathing and being mindful of your breath can be very anti-inflammatory for your system. Yeah, it turns on the anti-inflammatory genes and turns off the inflammatory ones. Let's do this again. We've done it before. Sit up tall, draw your shoulders back, and tuck your chin all the way in. Another scapula, upper back stretch, straight on down. And now lift your head and open your mouth. Once you have your mouth open as much as you can go and you're looking up as much as feels appropriate, bring your bottom jaw to the top jaw and feel that nice stretch in the front of your neck. And then lengthen your spine, lengthen the back of your neck, and slowly begin to tuck your chin back in. And then lift your head and open your mouth. And close your mouth. And slowly lengthen your spine in the back of your neck, cervical spine, and then tuck your chin in again. Last time, slowly lift your head and open your mouth wide. And then close your mouth. Beautiful. Come through center. All right. And now take one shoulder up and back and down, and then the other shoulder up and back and down. Do one at a time. We tend to hold stress and tension build up in our neck and shoulder region. Don't worry, do yoga. And now pause, let your shoulders come down, and then go the opposite way. Take your right shoulder back, forward, and then left shoulder back, up and forward. Looking good, Sue. Louise, Ann, I see Joan. And then sit up nice and tall again. Okay, we're going to do a little more belly breathing. So I invite you to put your hands on your belly, on your Buddha belly. Buddha had a big belly. So I want you to inhale your belly full, expand it way out. And on your exhale, draw your belly button back to your spine. Feel it going back. Inhale it full. This helps strengthen all your organs there. Exhale, squeeze it back. Inhale full. Exhale back. And I'll let you go in the rhythm of your breath. And you'll notice the more you practice this, the more space you can create and the deeper you can go. Strengthening our digestive organs, which is directly related to our immune system. We want a strong immune system during this pandemic. And then rest your palms down. One more variation of this. You can put your hands back on your belly if you'd like. Inhale your belly really full. Now exhale, squeeze it back and hold your breath as you're squeezing, contracting your organs back, your spine, or your navel to your spine. Hold your breath for as long as you can comfortably. Do not stress, please. And then when you need to take a breath, inhale and your belly fills up. Take a natural breath. And on your next exhale, squeeze it back. Yeah, feel all your organs getting tighter. This is part of the expansion and contraction that I was talking about earlier. Our organs need to expand and contract properly for us to be healthy in there. Strong immune system. Inhale, fill your belly up. Take a natural breath. And then inhale your belly full. Exhale, squeeze it back. Breath retention. Hold your breath for as long as comfortable, please. Hold your breath. Contract all those organs. You're squeezing them. You're squeezing them. Oh, yes. Making yourself so healthy. Yep. Inhale, let your belly go full. And then new blood goes flushing in, rejuvenating your organs. Sit up nice and tall. So there's a bonus class for you. I put on the link. I added the bonus class from our Sunday mat class, but a lot of it you can do. And I have my acupuncture teaching acupressure for your eyes. So that bonus class for you is uploaded to the link where all the other classes are. So check that out this next week. Sit up nice and tall, if you'd like. Thank you for joining. Thank you for your company. In honor of yourself, making time to be present with yourself. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Namaste means from the light in me to the light in you, or from the divinity in me to the divinity in you, I bow. Namaste.